the second day of the 30th APEC Summit and related leaders' meetings, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. was more than glad to stand over and witness the inking of a tie-up on a nuclear energy research and industrial development in the country. This partnership will eventually bring cheaper rates once sustainable and safety guidelines for nuclear power are put in place. PTV correspondent on assignment Alan Francisco fills us in with more.
The government's take or assessment on the status quo in the West Philippine Sea. The issue or talking point around which the chat between President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. and U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris revolved on the sidelines of the 30th APEC Summit and related meetings.
We had a meeting with Vice President Kamala Harris before the beginning of the APEC conference. And we just generally chatted about.
President Marcos also said he will bring the issue up with Chinese President Xi Jinping in their chat on the sidelines to ease the growing tensions between the two countries in the disputed maritime territories. He stressed preserving peace in the region is a paramount concern.
And we will put all of these together so as we'll be able to strategize for the near future on what the Philippines' role will be, or what is the proper Philippines role in the West Philippines.
Meanwhile, President Marcos witnessed the signing of the 123 agreement that signifies cooperation between the Philippines and the U.S. for the peaceful use of nuclear energy. In essence, the Philippines grants U.S. companies to invest and participate in projects related to nuclear power in the country.
I call then for the re-evaluation of the possibility of safely developing nuclear energy in the Philippines, recognizing the enormous potential of nuclear energy given the new highly advanced technologies and standards of safety, security, and all the different safeguards that are now in place.
When this agreement goes into effect, the United States will be able to share equipment and material with the Philippines as they work to develop small modular reactors and other civilian nuclear energy infrastructure. And will do so while following the highest standards of safety and security and while complying with our international non-proliferation commitments.
Energy Secretary Rafael Lutilla believes the newly inked nuclear cooperation deal will also benefit the agriculture and health industries, water management, and more. Meanwhile, President Marcos called for a stronger economy and collaboration for the advancement of green energy solutions accessible to all. As mentioned in his intervention during the APEC Leaders' Informal Dialogue and Working Lunch, President Marcos also participated in the second Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity Leaders meeting with fellow leaders. The President was also present in the APEC family photo op alongside fellow leaders from the Asia-Pacific region. Later today, President Marcos will still have some meetings before heading to Los Angeles. Alan Francisco for The Nation, San Francisco, California.